The February edition of the Undervalued e-magazine that I put together. And here are the companies. Hey everyone, so something that I'm excited to start producing each month is the Undervalued magazine. Okay, so my plan is to each month bring out the e-magazine with a market commentary section, a rundown of some companies in the watch list, and an updated watch list with fair valuations and up-to-date buy prices. Yes, I will be charging for it because I want people to actually get value out of it. I mean, think of a gym membership. Yeah, I can go for a run outside and do some push-ups on the floor, but there's a bit of a lack of motivation there. But because I pay a gym membership, I want to get the value out of the money I spend. So I go to the gym and I work out so much harder. Plus, this actually takes a lot of work to put together and I have software costs to cover. So there is a link in the description to sign up, and the March edition will be out on the first Wednesday of the month. So that will be a fresh updated watch list. Now, if you are interested, you can check out February's edition for free without signing up or anything. And today I'm going to go through the February watch list with you. So let's see what companies are on the list and what fair valuations these companies are right now. Okay, so I've tried my best to anticipate growth rates for each of these companies over the next 5 to 10 years, but that is a lot of guesswork. For example, I'll show you what I did with Meta. So what I've done is I've used single-digit growth rates just to be ultra conservative. Now they have been growing far faster than this, but have slowed down of late with the Apple iOS updates and a lot of focus on virtual reality. I think 5 years of only single-digit growth is possible and very conservative. I'll back them to get back to stronger growth after that. I'm being more optimistic about the ability of the company in the future. So at about $120, let's say, would be my load the boat price. But because of the quality of the company, the assets that they have, the users that they have, I think I can adjust this higher to $150 for the load the boat price. The reason, well, the quality company is worth paying more for, and I think this is okay. So I have not just gone with exactly what the calculator suggests each time. I have used some discretion to adjust the buy prices higher or lower based on my knowledge of the company, the management, the competitive advantage, and other intangibles. Okay, so on the screen right now is the February edition of the Undervalued e-magazine that I put together. And here are the companies. We've got Amazon, because I think it's a fantastic company, Meta, for reasons I've already mentioned, Berkshire Hathaway, which is a company I've already invested in. You can have a look here at what I think the fair value is, the price where I'd really want to be aggressive, and what I call the load the boat price. That's where I would really want to go 5-10% positions into these companies, maybe even more. The prices are very good, and I think it's a long way away from their fair value. The interesting price is actually just where I have an alert set on my phone for when the companies reach this interesting price. I go back and have a look and do a revaluation of the company. So that's just a note for me to start to get interested. This is also where I might even invest a small amount into the company, maybe a 1, 2, 3% stake that I'm trying to build a position in over time. I've done this for other companies like Alibaba before, and this is because it hit my interesting price number. Price appreciation potential is just the difference between the current stock price and what I think the fair value is. And so that would be in the short term where I think the appreciation could come from. Okay, so we're back at Berkshire Hathaway I just talked about. Markel I've already invested in. These companies that I'm listing, some of them I've invested in, a lot of them I haven't, but they are on my watch list because I like them for some reason. We've got Skyworks here, Google or Alphabet, there's Alibaba, being at about $120, and I think the load the boat price is $110. I've already kind of loaded the boat here already on Alibaba, but that's all right. Etsy I'm watching closely because it's starting to push down lower to I want to get near this $90 mark. 50 is where the load the boat price is. It's still a long way away. We've got Microsoft here, which I think is still I actually think it's over fair value at the moment based on my calculations. There's not many companies here that I think are over fair value, which you'll see. Anyway, got Nintendo, got Shinnikin, so my Japanese stocks there. Judgement Scientific out of England, got Dropbox, OTC Markets, Redbubble out of Australia, which I think when I've got it in blue here. These blue numbers means it's very close to my load the boat price at the moment. Redbubble is around about that price, and I've already got a pretty big stake in Redbubble, so I'm not loading the boat anymore here. And this is updated valuation. So I've gone through most recent reports and recent numbers, and I still think, the share price has gone a bit too far here, got too far on the downside. So I think the upside is quite significant here. We've got Kelly Partners Group, Constellation Software, Topicus, Interactive Corp, Naspers, Process, Trulieve Cannabis. Trulieve Cannabis is a company I'm doing some more research in. I'll have a video out soon where I've done a little bit more digging here. Thanks to Andrew Lutenda for pointing this one out to me. Naspers and Process, I've done enough videos on these in the past, and I think they're at load the boat prices now. If you ever want to see my portfolio, when I do a portfolio update, you'll see that's my biggest position. Anyway, we've got PayPal, we've got Visa, MasterCard, Intel, Nvidia, Apple, so some of the big tech companies there and the payment processing companies there. Then we've got some gaming companies, Electronic Arts, Take-Two. We've got Micron because of Monish Pabrai. It's his biggest investment, and it's a company that I'm pretty interested in doing some more work on as well. With Guy Spear, and there's actually a lot of super investors on Micron, and that makes me very interested. I should do some more work on that one. Adobe, fantastic company. Autodesk, another fantastic company. Rightmove is a great real estate portal in England. And Jigen, which is my most recent investment. I have a small stake in that company now. So there you go. So the new edition of this is going to come out on the first Wednesday of every month. Take a read of the entire magazine, which I think you will enjoy. Now I want to say a big thank you to Enarada Kemta, sorry for the name pronunciation, I don't know how to say it, but thanks for those suggestions in a comment that you made. I'm looking into them at the moment, and I'm really just glad you're enjoying my videos. You are a legend. Thanks for being here at the end, and I will see you in the next video.